The real Sister Browns fan here. Just wanted to talk about this victory that we just got over the Ravens. Obviously, first and foremost, I'm about to say this. I don't appreciate YouTube and the YouTube people shadow banning my videos. It's not fair. I called that Miles was going to have a strip sack touchdown prior to the game. Ain't nobody get to watch the video because ain't nobody get to know about the video. I know because people was saying, I was like, oh, y'all ain't watch my video? It's like I ain't get no notification. Showed me ain't no notification came through. So I don't appreciate that, YouTube. But it is what it is, man. Like, I don't know why I'm shadow banned, but because it'd be all them other like little channels, not saying like the official channels, but them like them ain't official channels that be getting all these views, and I'm like, and they content not as thorough as mine. You know what I'm saying? As far as what I be saying, but it is what it is, man. Anyway, like I said, I called it out. Miles is gonna have that strip sack touchdown. The synchronicity of our defensive line for one, but just to have Jadavion on one side and then have Miles on the other side, like the way that they getting it to work is it's so ill. Like I love it. I love it because it's like they both are number ones. They play like number ones, and wow, this is exciting. If they can continue to keep this going long term, we gotta play against some better quarterbacks that know how to play against that know how to play pre-snap. But once we do, and we can show that we can beat these teams that with quarterbacks that can play pre-snap, man, we wasn't our best game, but the offense did look better in the first half. Obviously, the whole fourth quarter thing and third quarter, even the third quarter was kind of bad. But nonetheless, I'm not going to pick on them because I kind of already seen that game was won. I'm just glad that they didn't blow it, even though it got kind of squirky or murky in that special teams showing. I mean, overall, like I said, when Miles got that strip sack, I was hyped because I was like that. I knew that shit was gonna happen, and when he did it, it was just like, yes, bitch, like yes, you know what I'm saying? That's how I felt, and I know they're not trying to make enough out of it, and I mean they shouldn't because I mean I knew they was gonna win it, and they had to win it. There was no choice, but I'm glad that they did, and I'm glad they responded. I'm glad they didn't just give up, you know, like most people could have done, you know what I'm saying, as far as like playing for the Cleveland Browns and all this and other stuff, and you just think that this is what we gonna be. So kudos to the team, kudos to the coaching staff, kudos to everybody coming off the bye week, looking like they did come off a bye week in the first half. Second half, they got back to that old rusty shit. Feel bad for Reem, you know, and just hope he gets better. You know what I mean? I don't know. I mean, I hope the team don't listen to the media like me or anybody really like how Baker say he don't. Because, I mean, that whole, like, Reem dad, like, I heard about that stuff. Like, the video that it was a couple videos ago, I said, like, it's getting out to the streets or whatever. Like, that's what I was talking about. But I just didn't say nothing because I didn't want to cause no problem. You know what I'm saying? I thought, you know, basically, like, I didn't want to feed it. You don't feed it, it won't grow. I was trying not to feed it, and then it ended up happening on his own, and the news got out to it, and now it looks like Kareem dad's supposed to be OBJ's dad. But Kareem and Kareem dad, I mean, from my understanding, I mean, they know each other, and, you know, he definitely, little Kareem wants big Kareem in his life for sure. However, it just, big Kareem is a little bit off. And I definitely don't think that whatever Big Kareem says is a reflection on what Lil Kareem say. So, that's my opinion on it. But nonetheless, kudos to the defense and Wu, man. Wu is like a hero, man. Like this dude is so raw. Like our defense is nasty, man. Like if they could keep on playing like they play, it's man. Victory Mondays, man. This was a short one because it was kind of a up and down game. I mean, obviously with Lamar not playing, I will say this, that the AFC North. I mean, if we have like, we may be the first division to have like all four teams go to the playoffs. Like, wouldn't that be something? You know what I mean? Like, that shows how difficult our division is, where it's like all four of the teams in y'all one division. Obviously, tiebreakers and stuff like that won't allow that. But imagine, if all of us, all the teams in our division had a record where they could have made the playoffs. Like, I know this is supposed to be Ben's exit out, but I mean, as far as like what the future holds with Baker, Lamar, Joe Burrow, and then whoever. I mean, I guess it's gonna be Mason. I don't know, but the future bright for the AFC North. Like, we're gonna have some good football here for some years. Um, that's just my opinion on it. Cause like, I remember, like I said, I don't know if I said this in the video before. I'm pretty sure I did. When we got Baker, I was so excited, so like on cloud nine. I was super happy. When it came to 32, and then it was like Ravens select um, Lamar Jackson. Like, I knew it was gonna be a problem, but I'm glad it wasn't a problem today. That's all I'm gonna say. I was mad. I was like, my happiness went from downness. I got back happy. Like, well, we still got Baker. I don't care. Hopefully that, but I knew if anybody was gonna get Lamar Jackson to work, it was gonna be the Ravens, which they did, and got an MVP. He got an MVP out of it. Um, got a little bit further than us in the playoffs, but just one amount, and we ain't too far off, man. That's all I gotta say. The real sense of Browns fan, peace.